Need you, yeah, I really do. Tell me what to do. Okay. Tell me what to do. Okay. Tell me what to do. All I know is hit the mall and see what damage.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Hannah B and welcome back to my channel. And today's video, if you already read the title, then you know what we're gonna get into. But before we get into it, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a video on this channel. And of course, follow me on all forms of social media at Hannah Burnell W. So in today's video, I want to continue the theme of like all of my videos for February being about love and lovers and everything else, right? So in today's video, we're going to talk about 5 alternative date ideas to like just the traditional let's go out to eat, maybe let's catch a movie, like whatever, right? We're going to be talking about other cool, fun things that you guys can do for Valentine's Day or for in the future, whenever, or maybe take yourself on a solo date that is just a little bit more exciting than just the regular standard Valentine's Day experience. Yes, that also includes decorated hotel rooms, okay? According to TikTok, we phasing those out. So the first date idea that I personally think is really fun and cool is one of my favorite things to do, but museums, art museums, historical museums, natural science museums, whatever. Museums are such a good date idea. Most museums have like a cafe in them, so if you need like coffee or water or a quick sandwich or something, you can do that. Museum date is something that would usually take place during the day. So I know Valentine's Day is on a Friday this year, I believe. So if you can't go during Friday because you're working, you can always go on Saturday. And then oftentimes museums have like a day of the week where they have free admission. You can plan your date around the free admission day if you don't really want to spend money on tickets. Or you can check to see if your local museums have any type of after hours. So like some museums may have like an adults only after hours thing happening on certain days of the week or whatever, after hours exhibits. Sometimes there's like some type of live performances happening at the museums that are after hours that you could buy tickets for, that also allow you to roam and see the galleries. So consider going to a museum as a date for Valentine's Day. It's very intimate. It can be quiet depending on like where your museum is, but it's a very intimate experience. It's super romantic, and it also shows your partner that you're a little bit like deeper, like, you know, like especially if this is like your first Valentine's Day or y'all just started talking and Valentine's Day happens to pop up in the middle of y'all's talking stage. Take that girl to the museum or take that guy to the museum. And, you know, this is a place where you guys can kind of pick each other's brain about what you're looking at, test each other's trivia about history, and really get a deeper understanding of like what your person thinks about while they're in a museum, or how they feel about museum experiences as a whole. To me, that's like super important because every time I go out of town, we go into some type of museum, period. So like, Robert learned very early on that like museums are part of dating me. The second thing you can do that I think is totally cool, cultured, and unique is go to an antique car show as a date. Now, you might have to do a little digging around to see if there is an antique car show or antique car museum somewhere around you in your area. If there isn't, then that just means planning ahead. But an antique car show is also very cute. It's very niche as well. Myself, I don't know much about cars in general. I'm not a car girly. My granddaddy tried to make me a car girly growing up, and I don't know nothing besides the word alternator and oil change. But I do enjoy looking at antique classic cars. The historian in me loves looking at like the first models of cars, the first concepts of cars, and most car museums will have something that goes back that far. You kind of have to do a little bit of digging and get creative. Maybe there's a hangar or warehouse somewhere where there is a car collector that has something that you can go see or check out that he is willing to open to you for a date. Maybe plan a private dinner in the hangar with all the cars, or a garage. It's a garage when it's cars, right? It's not a hangar. The third date idea is for those who are adventurous foodies. So a typical dinner isn't really that exciting on Valentine's Day. I have to be honest, I'm speaking for almost all girls, right? But what if you guys restaurant hopped, right? So there's this thing called progressive dining or progressive dinners where you do each course of the meals at a different location. So maybe you go to one restaurant you've been wanting to go to try appetizers and have a few drinks, and then you move to the next restaurant to get your main course, and then you move to a third restaurant for dessert. Now, this will only work if you can at least compile a list of restaurants where there is something on their menu that you've already seen or been thinking about that you want to try but aren't too crazy about the rest of it. For this to really work, right? It may take a little brainstorming, and it also may take a little collaborative effort, but I guarantee you that this is a super cute way to like kind of explore the city, especially if you're in a major city. It's a cute way to explore the city, to explore food options in restaurants, also to get to know your partner, because obviously something like this takes a lot of coordination and communication, right? And it's not typical. It's just not your average dinner date. Like, you know, you can throw a 5-star restaurant in there. Food trucks also count. Like, you can get super creative with what you want to see or experience, or want your date to see or experience. I think that this is super fun, kind of spontaneous-ish, because sometimes you may find places as you go, but this is a super cute spin to traditional just dinner on Valentine's Day. Your fourth cute idea is some type of like adult adventure place or trampoline park. Hear me out. Listen to me. Some place that offers things like rock climbing, obstacle courses, that type of thing. Not just a traditional trampoline park where all you can do is jump up and down. Like, no, go to one of those places that requires you and your partner to get physical and active. This is going to encourage competition between you two. This is for the couples who are super adventurous. Definitely not homebodies, not people who sit down or are afraid to do things. This is for the active couple, okay? And even if you're not a active couple or traditionally active or traditional active couple, step out of your comfort zone and really see what you're made of, like Nick Guts from back in the day, okay? And most trampoline parks have some type of obstacle course or climbing wall. So this is a great spin on a traditional date. You can get active, and a lot of trampoline parks, they open after hours, so like after work or whatever. So if you guys need to take a minute and rest or whatever after your regular work day, you can regroup and come back a little bit later and get active. Staying on the theme of being active and involved, using your mind and your body to think, this is kind of like a 2-for-1, or they're tied, right? So one is going to an escape room and the other one is having a game night with friends or other couples, and I'm going to explain why both of these are great ideas. So an escape room requires all of you to work together. It takes a little bit more. You can do it with just 2 people. Y'all, my light just died, but that's not gonna stop this video from coming out. You can do it with just 2 people, but it's a little bit more fun and exciting to do it with multiple folks. So maybe you and another couple or you and a group of friends can go to an escape room for Valentine's Day. I'm pretty sure most of all of them are going to be open and are going to be running some type of special. You can also consider doing a game night. So this is very similar to an escape room, depending on what type of games you pick, where you're involving your mind, right? You're getting your mind thinking, you're getting super intellectual with your responses, you're competitive. It may require a bit of physical get up depending on what type of games you're playing. But I also think that that is also a super cool Valentine's Day idea in terms of something to do that is just not dinner and a movie in a decorated hotel room. Use your mind, get active, right? Use your body. And so the reason that I say escape rooms is because not only is it just a nice date idea, it's fun, it's interactive, but it also gives you the opportunity to see how your person thinks in high pressure situations. Do they freak out? Are they cool, calm, and collected? Are they a thorough person? Do they think? Do they pay attention to detail? And the same thing with a game night. Those same skills are acquired or required rather to have a good game night, where not only are the games fun, interactive, and competitive, but you have to be quick. You gotta use your noodle. Those are some super cool, fun, different date ideas for Valentine's Day. Whether you're going out with one person, whether you're a couple, whether you're going out with another couple or a group of friends, or whether you're just going out by yourself, I think that those are some good ideas, especially the escape room. You're gonna have to gather some friends to do that, but what else better way to spend your Valentine's Day evening than on an escape locked in a room with your friends trying to figure out how to get out, right? But those are my ideas. I hope this list was super helpful or inspiring to you guys. No boring dates 2025. These ideas are also not exclusive to just Valentine's Day. You can use these date ideas whenever throughout the year, but specifically for the month of love, consider doing one of these things versus the standard thing that most folks do when they are trying to figure out what they're going to do on Valentine's Day. So I hope this video was super helpful. This is your second reminder to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a video on this channel. And also make sure you follow me on all forms of social media at Hannah Brunell W, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Down, I think about you all day, mommy. I know I'm a pit bull, but darling, mommy.